Hi guys, it's Sophie. So I'm going to be doing the Cosy Reading Night tonight by Lauren in the Books because Tom is out and I'm on my own and I thought let's make it a nice night. I also found out I passed one of my master's exams today and I'm so happy. I got a merit, so that's amazing. So I'm just trying to enjoy tonight and make it feel a bit special, but because I'm here on my own I have to be a bit inventive. So it's not even 6 yet, but I thought what I'd do first is cook some dinner with you guys, or like share a little bit of that, and then I'm probably going to start reading early because Tom gets home at 9 and we'll tend to like chat and stuff when he gets in, so I might do 6 till 9 instead, or like 6:30 until whenever Tom comes home. But yeah, I'm going to make some dinner first. So it's nothing fancy, I'm just going to cook a few of these in the oven and then make a tomatoey pasta sauce and have these on top of some pasta. So I think these are the things that need to go in first. Yeah, these need 16 minutes, I'm going to pop these out. I think I'm going to go for 3. So I've just put the water on to boil and I'm going to go super simple and just do some mushrooms, half a pepper, some garlic and chopped tomatoes, and a bit of seasoning obviously as well. Yeah, so in terms of what I think I'm going to read tonight, how I'm going to set tonight out, I think we need onion. We need onion as well. We forget onion. Yeah, so in terms of what I'm going to read tonight, I'm really enjoying Real Life by, I think it's Brandon Taylor. I am probably 2/3 of the way through Real Life now, I would say. So I think I'm going to mostly read that. However, I have ordered some books from Foyles, which have turned up today. So I'll show you those when dinner's done and we've started. And I also have Jamaica by Daphne du Maurier, which I think could be a good fun book to read for a cosy reading night, especially just knowing how much Lauren likes Daphne du Maurier. So I think that could be good fun. So we'll see how I get on. I keep chatting to you and wandering off. Yeah, I'm looking forward to tonight actually. Tom's been home for a really long time because of his surgery, and whilst that's been nice, I do find it difficult sometimes when he's not working and is just kind of chilling all the time and I'm working from home. It's a bit of a weird balance, in that like it's my work time and it's his home time, and because he was off for like just shy of a month, that was a bit more challenging than it has been when it's just like the odd day. So it's been quite nice to have him back to work and have a little bit of my own space. Something I found when working from home is it can be quite hard to separate like your home personality and your work personality. And for me, having like a kind of stricter sense of that when Tom's not here, I find easier and easier to turn off in the evening. And I feel less like, I don't know, I guess, I feel just a bit less like I'm being me at home and trying to be me at work at the same time. It just is a bit of a complicated balance to try and do both at the same time. So that's been really nice today actually. Though I do wish he was here with me tonight because it'd be nice to like celebrate my exam a little bit. We're not going to be able to do that tonight. Unfortunately, he'll be home like too late. I think that's enough mushrooms. I feel like I have enough mushrooms. You can't see the mushrooms, I'm afraid. Go ahead and grab the mushrooms. Tin foil will do. So we have got some mushrooms, some peppers and some garlic so far. I'm just going to do half the onion too. Onions always make me cry, though I'm trying really hard to learn techniques for them to not make me cry so much. One of them is not cutting down through the root immediately. So this whole halving the onion thing means I have to do that. So that bodes not well for me. It makes me weepy. So I'm just going to try and do it as fast as I can. When I was a kid, we did home ec, home economic studies, and I used to have to wear swimming goggles when I chopped onions because I was such a cryy child with onions that I literally had to leave the room whenever we cooked anything with onions in it. And to be honest, I'm not much better now. Red onions treat me slightly better than regular white onions, but not much. So speed, haste, whenever I cook onions is the way forward. That will do. They're very roughly chopped. Cool, I'm just going to get rid of that bit. Okay. After all of the faff with the mushrooms, I still had the little mushroom pack. Oh well. Yeah, so just like really dead simple dinner tonight. Whenever Tom's away, I never really feel like cooking anything like really properly. Just because it can feel like a bit of a waste. Like it's a lot of effort to cook a full-on whole meal sometimes, and it can be easier just to shove some things together. So I'm going to shush now because you probably won't be able to hear me over the noise of the water boiling and all of that, but I'll do some clips. Ended up making a bit too much, so there's some left in the pan, but that is dinner. I'm going to eat this and then I'll talk to you guys again in a bit. It is like 6:15, so I imagine I'll probably start at past. Just discovered Foster is inside here. I don't know how she got in, but she's moving. Hey Foz! Dinner is all done. I've got my glass of wine, or what's left of my glass of wine, and I thought I would show you the books that got delivered. I think I know what both of them are, but we will see. Yes, so I've ordered both of these two books and one more from the Booker Prize shortlist, though I'm not yet going to read the winner. So those are the books I have, other than one more that if you follow my Instagram you might know what video I'm going to put out next. But so the two I have are The Empty Planet by Daryl Bricker and John Ibbotson. This one is talking about the fact that some researchers theorise that rather than a continued expansion in global population, there will be a decline, so a drawing down towards smaller numbers of people living around the world, partly because of factors like population ageing and falling birth rates. So I think this is really fascinating. I don't know whether or not I agree. It's a weird cover, but I kind of enjoy that. But I thought it was a different view than what we've heard before. It's interesting to see whether this is like more rhetoric and whether this is trying to imply that things like efforts to prevent climate change from escalating or efforts to support people in places where birth rates are rising shouldn't be tried.
but I don't know yet. But yeah, so I thought this one would be interesting. It's pretty short, minus footnotes and references and stuff. It is 240 pages, so just a really short, quick non-fiction. And I'll probably read this in November, though I'm not like actually doing non-fiction November, but I expect I'll read this one alongside the 2 fictions I have at the minute, because I've run out of non-fiction, thus the non-fiction. And then the next one I have is Hidden Valley Road by Robert Kolker. And I'm really excited for this one. It looks at a family who had lots and lots of children, lots of boys, and I can't remember how many it was they had. I think it was like 10. Yeah, they had 10 children, and 6 of their children developed schizophrenia. The children were abused. I don't know whether it was in the home, but one would imagine for that number of children to be abused, it would have to be in the home. And it prompted the kind of theory of the schizogenic mother, which was the sense that the mother's equally cold and overbearing instincts cause schizophrenia. So it's a really like old study of the genetic elements of schizophrenia, as well as the influence of nurture. So yeah, I'm excited for this one. It's a bit of a bigger one. And then I have another pre-ordered non-fiction on the way at some point soon. I don't know when. I ordered it like a few months back and it's not here yet, so I imagine it's coming out in 2020. Normally if I pre-order stuff it's in the same year. And I think, oh no, there's one other coming as well, yeah, the Booker one. So I think that's it. I think those are all the books I will own before the end of the year, except for the one that we'll talk about in the video that hopefully I'll film tomorrow or on Sunday. So I'm going to leave these 2 under the table as ones I'm not going to read tonight, because I want to get through the books I own first. Hi baby. So Cosy Reading Night has just officially started. You can't even see because of the cat, she's a pain. I'm reading Real Life. I'm most of the way through now. I'm on chapter 9, something like that. So I'm just going to finish this, I think. I'm guessing that is about 100 pages left. Sorry, when the cat is digging, she's digging. She doesn't stop. She just glazes over and continues until she's done. Yeah, so I'm going to finish reading this one, and I think that might take me through. I think that's like 100 pages. But if not, I have Jamaica Inn just over there, which is the other one I'm thinking about reading. So I have 2 hours till Tom gets home, and I'm hoping I can finish this one off at least tonight. So I just finished Real Life and I really enjoyed it, but I kind of can't believe it's over. I felt like I wanted like 3 more chapters. Really enjoyed this one, really glad I've managed to read it finally, and yeah, I liked it just as much as I thought I would. I'm going to make myself a cup of tea. It's 7:45 now, so like not quite 1 hour in yet. And I'm going to start on Jamaica Inn in a minute. This one and Breasts and Eggs are the only 2 of my books I haven't read, apart from the ones that arrived in today. So really getting there with my TBR, and I think it would be good to get some headway into Jamaica Inn tonight. I have to study this weekend. I have an essay I need to try and get like most of the way done, but I think it'd be good to have a book I'm settled into to read in the afternoons and evenings. I tend to wake up and study until midday and then go about my afternoons however I choose. Yeah, I'm excited to read this, but a little nervous, as I think I said in my other video. The only one I've ever read by Daphne du Maurier was Rebecca, and I adored it as a child, so I'm really hoping I like this. I'm going to get a cup of tea and maybe a snack and settle down in to start it. Thursday and Foster is sound asleep. Hi baby. And I've started Jamaica in. I'm just a couple of chapters in so far, and it's nice and dark and foreboding is probably the word I'd use. So Tom will be home in half an hour, so I'm probably going to have to stop fairly soon to say hi to him. And yeah, depending on whether or not he's really tired, he's just done 2 long days, he might go straight to sleep, or if he wants to stay awake, we'll chat. But if he goes straight to bed, I might stay down a bit later. I've taken my meds though, which put me to sleep, so I'll be asleep by 10 either way. But yeah, enjoying it so far, just literally getting started. Okay, so it's nearly 9 and I've just been reading more of Jamaica in, and I think I'm too tired to stay up if Tom does come home in a minute. So I'm going to just tidy up down here and then take myself to bed and probably call it a night there. So sorry this has been a shorter video. It's been a long week. Yeah, enjoying this so far, and looking forward to getting back into it. Hopefully you've enjoyed this brief reading vlog for tonight, and I'll see you guys soon in my next video. Bye!